Hello everyone, it's that time to turn back into the Bambie Nicole. Thank you so much for tuning in to the Bambie Nicole here, where it is very expensive for me to look very, very cheap for you all to record YouTube topics. Anyway. All right, so as I surf through Bambie Brain, I'm going to bring up one of the main points that are brought by biological women to me, because this is interesting. A lot of women, in my experience with trans women, they either really frown upon it and like just think that you're disgusted, which whatever. Some of them get jealous for some odd reason. Some of them are very, very accepting, very, very loving. Some of them are very, very curious. The ones that stand around and just hiss like a cat, girl, just let them do their thing. And really, at the end of the day, I'm not paying attention to you. The ones that kill me are bitches that are rude because I come around and they're somewhere with their man. Like, bitch, I don't want your man. I promise you, I don't want your man. And if you look at my YouTube channel, you can clearly see I don't need your man. I got enough. I don't need him. I don't want him. But anyway, women tend to be the curious women. I always get asked personally about my bone structure, because I've realized that with women especially, when we get fascinated, like when we get curious about something, we kind of dig into like the bread and butter, but we really want to know. So the one thing that women, biological women, get kind of, that I get asked the most from a lot of my biological cis gender females who are married or who whatever, is how did my bone structure change? I don't really understand how to explain this to people. I'm going to explain it like kind of like the best that I can, because females are kind of like, they get curious because I have a curvy body. And so they think, not all, but there are some females out there and some people who think that the term transgender, you must be, awfully masculine looking and have some lipstick on and whatever else. And if you do and you're trans, that's okay. I'm not downing you whatsoever. Please do not think on the Bambie Nicole, I down you. But I'm the farthest thing from that. So where they get curious about me personally is, how did my bone structure change? How did I go from up and down to Coke bodily? All I tell them is that mind over matter. So I knew when I began my transition that I was in the right place, that this was going to work for me, that I was finally in puberty, the puberty that I needed to be in. By the way, I started transition almost 20 years ago or so. And back in that time, I was very young and, pubescent. So I blocked a lot of my puberty turning into a male. So yes, have I had maximum results from hormones? Probably. They're curious because they can tell that I've never had like surgery or been pumped with silicone or had implants, and I don't really understand how to explain how my bone structure changed to women, especially, it's usually women, except for that my body Bambie Brain, my body evolved over a period of time, like yours did. Because if we remember, baby females are born with enough estrogen in their life at the time that they're born, and they still take 15, 20 years to go through puberty. Well, good things come to those who wait. So I would have to say that my number one asked or brought about topic, or where a lot of the women personally get curious with me, is how did I get the more full-figured hourglass figure, and how did my bone structure change? And the only thing that I can say is mind over matter, hormones, patience, and time. Anyway, thank you so much for tuning into this topic here on the Bambie Nicole. I can't wait to have a conversation again with you here very, very soon. If you like what you heard, feel free to throw them comments down below. Comment, like, share, and subscribe. Share with everybody that you know. Your mama's mama's mama, your baby's mama's mama, your grandmama's mama's mama's, daddy's the whoever. Anyway, I appreciate you. We'll have a talk soon.